Hello there everyone, and welcome back to Total War 3 Kingdoms. Last time around we took back the capital. We never held it, but it's back in the right hands, as it were. As per this, I actually noticed that Juan Chu is not very happy with me at all. So it would be nice if I could actually get my spy to actually do anything, like pursue military appointment. But I think we established that when we tried last time, that he needs, I think it's 40 points to do that sword dance thing to actually get there. So we're quite far away from actually getting that appointment. But hopefully we can, and that's gonna help us undermine this guy once we actually have to go to war with him. Which could be pretty soon, given how upset he is with me. Mostly because he's friends with Liu Biao, which is at war with me. As I'm making quite a lot of money, I've gone ahead and recruited a new character, which turns out is not very happy. He wants a higher court position. So I'm not in fact entirely sure if I can just go ahead and like bump his salary or what exactly he wants. He's not very happy at all, given that the positive factors is plus 60. But yeah, we're gonna have to check that out. With that said, let's go ahead and take back our farmland. We're gonna just go ahead, go straight in this. And oh, the enemy is gonna reinforce it. Otherwise, I was thinking of going ahead and just delegating it, which I still can, but seeing as though the enemy will arrive, I kind of want to completely destroy these guys. So we're going to go ahead and play this battle, and without further ado, let's fight it! Interestingly enough, we actually start on the hill, which didn't really see that coming. Also the fact that the enemy reinforcements coming from over there, which means that I can quite easily go ahead and destroy the guys up here. Most likely, I think though, they're gonna spawn close to where the reinforcements are coming from.
Cavalry, attend!
And then we're gonna go ahead. Maybe I'll... Ooh, you know what? Cavalry over here. They can more quickly move around. And then that extra infantry will hold here together with Cao Cao. And that's the plan. Yes, just as I thought.
Enemy reinforcements are on the field!
And there's nothing for it.
Get moving!
Let's charge these bastards head on. It's a very tiny force.
At the ready! Sword! Swords at the ready! Raise spears! To attention, seven! Unleash fury!
If any bloody archers decides to leave, we have plenty of cavalry to get rid of them. So there'll be no... Oh, these guys are actually firing even within all the fighting here. I thought it would go even quicker actually, just to run all of these idiots over. Fall in on the back of the enemy.
Go!
The enemy warriors are running! Ha!
They have no spearmen, so they were completely overrun.
Swords!
And meanwhile, Cao Cao can just hold these guys off long enough for... Oh shit, a bloody catapult, I forgot about
Stand
that.
ready! Make haste! March!
I could probably bring Cao Cao around to attack the catapult. Meanwhile,
Mounted soldiers!
the enemy here was defeated.
Go! March now!
So I want everyone to kind of march towards here. Looks like they're loading up to fire.
The time has come!
Ooh, they fire. Given that they're firing over here, we can assume, kind of ish, that they're actually firing for Cao Cao. Yes, and they're even gaining ground towards him.
Get moving!
Damn. Bastards! Trying to shoot down my general.
Bowman, stand ready!
I wonder if
At the ready!
I just bring the cavalry, if that will kind of...
Onward!
Yeah, they keep shooting for Cao Cao. Absolute bastards.
Forward!
But now they're not shooting for him anymore. Let's see if we can move around and attack them. Ooh. The stones bounce through, kill loads of our men. But the fact that I'm positioned here in the flank of the enemy army, I wonder why they're not going directly for us. And instead they're waiting for
Horses! Cavalry!
horses. They're waiting for the cavalry.
Cavalry! To attention! Go!
Set up in the flank. The enemy utterly crushed.
Prepare! No mercy!
The enemy unit flees!
And then they
What
draw
cowards!
off one by one the units to march straight into my archer fire. And since they only send one unit at a time, then my 4 units can focus in on them and absolutely crush the unit. Oh, my cavalry is actually on the fire.
Mount up! March, warriors!
We actually lost quite a bit of cavalry due to that.
The time has come!
Look, the enemy run! Craven!
And with that, and Cao Cao having taken out the enemy catapult, I want this army to stand like so. I want the cavalry to kind of come around. I imagine they're trying to shoot down Cao Cao. And then I want my infantry
Swordsmen, ready!
to advance from both sides.
Attend, swordsmen! Take heed, warriors! Destroy them!
We'll have the general march around.
Move, move!
Have the cavalry sweep in from all sides.
Move!
Ooh, this one actually got free
The
somehow.
enemy unit flees! What cowards!
I can send more infantry to deal with them.
Make ready! Do not relent!
This one's gonna be hit by so much cavalry. Completely run down within seconds. Getting hit by all our cavalry.
To attention! Strike them down!
The general and their unit's gonna get crushed.
The men have
Infantry
no
over here
ammunition!
crushed.
Draw your weapons!
Crushed over here.
Attend! Strike!
Crush those enemies. And rather quickly, the battle is over. It turns into a rout. A large part due to the fact that this battle
Blades ready!
was largely kind of fought
Prepare! Take heed, warriors!
in the last battle we had. More so in this. The fact that the garrison was able to deal so much damage to them probably did a lot more to kill these guys off than this battle did. See if we can capture this lady. My champion is so much bigger than her. But they seemingly have a... There we go. My champion just rode down her. And did we get all of these guys as well? Yeah.
Swords drawn. Move
And
now.
then we can move on and take their capital. And Simsalabim, I only have my enemies down south, which I now got 2 full stacks to focus down upon. So yeah, let's claim victory. Victory! And yeah, we destroyed the... I was hoping we'd destroy the entire army. Some halberdiers managed to get away. She did not manage to... her and her retainers didn't kill a single one. And I believe we killed both of them. Or I think maybe we captured this one. He dueled with my vanguard. And she was also taken out by my vanguard, I think. There's lots of duels anyways. We only lost 500 men. Killing 2,100 out of their force.
We shall enjoy the spoils.
Wonderful. And the enemy army is completely
Let us draw up plans.
falling back. Hopefully I'm within reach of attacking this next turn. This army is
For reunification!
basically nothing at this point. So that's wonderful. And this general got
Summon
us
my
some
advisors.
points to put towards building upkeep. I don't think you're administrating anything, so that's pointless. What does this unlock though? Or enable discipline? Not entirely sure what that means. Faction support. Discipline does not suffer any morale penalty when the general dies. More often. Can rally them. Could be good. Morale in enemy territory and charge bonus is probably better. Oh, I get an extra point? Or maybe a even more charge bonus. Yes. Tons of charge bonus for that dude. Right. Since we're mustering some men for this guy, I think we'll hold them there for now. But the idea is then to move down and deal with whatever this guy, Liu Biao, is sending. Hopefully, though, I can kind of... Liu Dai were rivals to Cao Cao. However, they're not going to live long, so that rivalry will be short-lived. Hopefully we can kind of sue for peace with these guys. Maybe I can do it already. Well, I think we probably need to cross swords with them at least once before we go ahead and sign peace with them. Maybe he actually says maybe. Negotiate the deal. Opinion of their idea, recent war declaration, you are a major threat to us, and distance. What would they need? They would probably need a lot. What would they want? Territory? So they would take that frontline farmland. I'd have to give them gold. 500 per 10 turns. 5,000 gold then. And then a single payment as well of almost 2,000. No. We'll cross swords. We'll slay your armies, and then we can see about peace. Right, with that said, let's go ahead and end turn and see if we can end this faction and the rivalry. Kong Rong wants military access, which I don't blame him, because he's got one territory up here and then the rest down here, so obviously he wants to march through my land. and he's not really that major of a threat, and I kind of need the money, so yes, we'll go ahead and say yes. Right, so the two bandits declare war on each other. Not that I care. People of merit. We built a drifter. No, we destroyed it. Yes, I destroyed it over here because I'm thinking this place will focus in on not farming nor farming nor farming. What we will focus in on is industry. Why can't I build this? Or this? State workshop. Industry, just because of the lumberyard. But I think what we'll go for now is something that has to do with trade. I wonder why it doesn't really say why I can't build them, which maybe well, the school I don't care, marketplace I should be able to build, and in them income from commerce should be able to stack with the trade port eventually. Once, see if I can buy that from Kongrong later on, because he's totally wrong. I like how they have this area's battlefield in between the
Not possible.
Juanchu and the Yellow Turbans. The Yellow Turban army is completely like trashed, and to the point where Juanchu sends his lady friend to deal with him. The enemy over here, stationed over here, and actually moved around here. I imagine trying to get back to their own territory. We will just be out of range to get there, so I'm just gonna move to the border instead.
To war!
And then we'll go ahead and attack. And everything's fine. These guys haven't turned up yet.
I return. How fare the people?
I guess... well, they're still mustering a bit. So I think you're supposed to hold, like, wherever you're supposed to be.
Who is at the gates?
This guy. We need to deal with this guy just to make sure that he does not revolt. I can't give him some clay bull or some bullshit. He is not friends with this guy. I don't know who that is. He's friends with some other guys. What I want though is, yes, increase the satisfaction. So decide higher court stuff, which I don't think I give him. Can I? I can promote him. Cost 800. He's already pretty well paid. Oh, his salary is only 99. Or yeah, his salary is only 99.
What do you wish, my lord?
Compared with, say, this guy, which is, yeah. So it's not.
I
It's not
answer your
that
request.
out of place to actually promote him. Patrol commander. So now he's happy again.
I bid you welcome, my lord.
What are the different guys? So this one is chief inspector.
Welcome, my
And
lord.
this guy is registrant. Is there a way where you can see how many there are, or like what level the different things are? Because they don't really tell me anything that much.
Creates heroes.
Like this guy is obviously
You grant me a kindness
see.
in calling, my lord.
so this guy is provisioner,
You beckon?
and this guy is court officer. All the different ones. No one holds the same rank. They're all different. It might be due to. It might be called different depending on what they are. Like I can imagine that, you know,
All as one.
a general doesn't get the same as a champion or a vanguard or What more do we have? He's a vanguard, he's a sentinel, and he's a champion. Or like the ladies, which I can't remember exactly what they are. They're unhappy here. Hostile forces. We really need to deal with those. Right, let's go ahead and turn and see if we can't end these once and for all. Right, John Chu wants me, once again, to acknowledge his claim to emperorship. Even though I'm much larger than him and everything. So that seems really out of place. So no, thank you. We'll reject you.
A pity, no matter.
And now John Shaw goes ahead and deals damage to the bandit. Once again, this guy, Cao Cao, requests the master Li Biao to go to war against who? Consequence of deal, war between and John Chao. This guy is... he requests everyone, or his master, to go to war with everyone. It's kind of silly.
Restore authority. Strike hard.
I wonder how the temple looks. Will the temple be... okay, the temple ground just looks like that, and nothing special about it, as far as I can see. I think we'll delegate this one. Just to get stuff going. And
it is just as
well, we lost 1,000 men. Probably would have done a lot better if I played that one myself. Oh, we gained an ancillary. That's good.
Taking the settlement.
Nice. Faction destroyed.
Under one banner.
And we're gonna have to convert this because Grand Temple of the Way. I guess these are what's it called? Yellow turban type building or something. Right, so that means we completed this command tree. Possibly means something. And just as I defeat that guy, this idiot turns up to attack my farmland. I wonder what my farmland has. According to this, it has a pretty big garrison, or if it actually will deploy the garrison, which I can see right there. Then that will deploy a bigger garrison in this farmland community than it will in the actual town, which is kind of interesting. But if I actually get like 5 halberdiers, 2 spears, and 4 archers, then I can definitely take out this guy. Faction destroyed. Occupation. Commandery secured. Killed in battle. Faction succession. Ancillary gained. Cost for enemy spies. And cunning. Killed in battle. Assignments. Right. Even though it's winter time, I'm still making almost 2,000. And the farming is good, even though it's winter time as well. But this army is more or less fully mustered at this point, so we can maybe not march through winter though. Maybe wait one more turn before we march down here and see what we can do against these idiots. And then instead of sending Cao Cao down here, we're gonna have to send him down here to deal with these idiots here. Hopefully we'll crush these at the farmland, which means that Cao Cao can go and just race through these and claim a lot of that land. Yeah. With that said, I think we're gonna end it right here. So hopefully you guys enjoy this, and hopefully I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye.